Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So here is my next wallpaper covered journal that I have to share with you. And this is the size that I actually have two of. I have, they're the 5x7. I have this one, and then I also have this one. But in this video, we're going to be walking through this one first. So, like I said, 5x7 wallpaper cover, and I absolutely love this pink flower, and the little ribbon has the same color, so it matches. And I just add a little charms, but the nice thing about these, they're on bulb pins, so you can actually remove the pins and you can use them in your journal if you want. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, wallpaper, I love it. I love feeling it. It's just really neat. So let's go inside of this one. So in the inside cover, I was trying to match the pink kind of with that. So I think it kind of matches. Let me just make sure I'm in frame. All right, let me go down a little just like that. Okay, so in the beginning, I have a little tag here, and you can write on the front and on the back, and it has like a nice messy stitch all the way around, just to, just to give it a little bit more interesting look. Then I did a little collage here, and inside here, this is a little journaling card. This is one of the Tim Holtz ephemera pieces, and here is a real vintage receipt from Rock Lines, which I'm thinking is possibly a train, because it does say car number, and usually train cars have that. So, but it is vintage, so that's pretty cool. So you can use it however you want. You can use it to write on the back or decorate, whatever you feel like. Here's a page from a vintage dictionary. And then, just like I said in my last video, this paper here, this graph paper, is my dad's old company, which I think he had this back in, I want to say probably the early 80s. So it is vintage, but obviously the company isn't around anymore. So he found some pads of this graph paper that he gave to me. So I think it's really cool, and I included it in some of my newer journals. So here we have a little pocket, and then in the pocket here, oh, and I put this behind just so it wasn't so plain on the back, and it kind of gives it a little bit more interest. We have a vintage postcard here, and I left a little plastic on. It isn't written on the back, but I mean, obviously you can take it out. It doesn't have to stay in the plastic. And then some more. That's Tim Holtz. We have a little playing card, and then another little Tim Holtz piece. And these little pieces you can cut up, you can use to decorate the rest of the album, use them as tuck spots, whatever you want. So here we have an envelope, and what I did is I collaged on the front, and then it opens, and there is a little pocket behind the opening. Put those two little items in there, and then in here we have some blank journaling cards that you can use to write on or decorate. And then that flips back there. And on the back, I did a little place where you could, because it's on music paper, I put this here so that way you can use it to do some of your own journaling. And then on this side, a little collage on the front again with some vintage music paper on the back. And you flip it up, and then there's just several pieces of paper, just, you can write on. So I thought that was kind of cute in there. So it's like extra journaling space. And here's a little, I was going to say, I don't know why I was going to say mini moo card. It's not a mini moo card, but that's in my mind right now. But it is a tag that I made. So on the back, I did add a little place for journaling. And then on the front, if you can see like the numbers in the background, those are from the vintage keyboard cards that I have. And then there's some fabric in the back. I made this little heart. I tried to do some, I don't know what I was trying to do, but like painting and coloring in stuff like that. And then it says, "You warm my heart." So I was trying to be a little bit more creative. And then this actually, it flips open, but I have the clip here, so it holds it closed there. And then another little tuck spot here. And then behind it, I just, again, added some paper because it was on the back of something that was really plain, but I wanted to kind of just make it interesting in the back rather than just blank. And then this one, another vintage postcard, and this one is from 1949, so that's pretty old. So that goes in there, and then 2 little journaling cards there. More space to journal. Here we have, I did another pocket here, and again, I just put stuff in the back just so it wasn't plain and blank back there. I added a little, just a little something to decorate the page. And then this is supposed to look like a vintage postcard, but it's actually not vintage. And then those 2 cards there. In another place, this does fold out, but on the back, I have another tag that I made with a little spot to journal there, the crazy messy stitching around, and it's blank on the back, so you can also journal back there. And then in the middle, we have another little Velcro envelope, and it just has several playing cards in it, but of course you can take those out, do whatever you want with them. You can put your own little goodies inside, but I think I'm starting to get a little addicted to putting an envelope in the middle, and kind of, it covers up the you know, the binding, but I like it because then there's a place where you can put extra stuff in it that you're not sure what you want to do with yet. So I think that's pretty neat. Okay, so here, here is a pockets kind of. So it's like 3 pockets. So see, there's a pocket here, there's a pocket here. So there's 1, 2, and then I only glued down 2 sides, so then there's a tuck back here. And another vintage postcard. This is the Holiday Inn from Bowling Green, Kentucky. So there's that. And this pocket, I didn't make this pocket. I got it from my friend Pamela, who is the hippie gypsy here on YouTube. She made it, and she included it with some Happy Mails she sent me. So I was hoarding it for a long time, but then I was like, why am I doing that? I should just, you know, it's so cool. She made it up, so I just wanted to use it. And then there's just 2 little tags there. And then on this side, another little pocket down below, and these are 2 cards that I made from magazine cutouts. And then some more just random spots, and one more of my dad's graph papers. And in here, another little pocket that I made, and this is like pretending to be like, you know, a vintage letter, but of course it's just a reproduction, but I think it's really cool and it fits in the pocket. So and then I also included this little paint chip or paint color sample, but you can use the front to decorate or write on. So, and then those little pieces there. Another page, and there's another of the heart tags, and another one of the little envelopes that flip out, and we have the 2 cards in there, and then again also 2 blank journaling cards in the pocket. And on the back, I did do another big piece so you can write on it, but it also covers the envelope part too. Then I added a little flower there. And then another pocket with some more goodies. So a little paper there. And then these are just little ephemera pieces from Tim Holtz, I'm pretty sure. And then a vintage playing card. I don't know why I was going to call it a journaling card, because it's definitely not a journaling card. So I didn't cut this off because you know how in the old dictionaries they have the little, well, you can see like the little cutouts, but then the letters there. I just thought that was a neat part of it, so I didn't want to lose it, so I just folded it in. Here is another little pocket that I got from Pamela also, and then I just added a little card here and this little thing here. Put those in there, and then I put a playing card in there. And then behind it, here is another, this is the Seattle Inn from Thousand Hills, Branson, Missouri. And it's a really large hotel, or inn. Pretty though. And so that tucks behind here. And I wonder if I lay this flat, if it will stay flat. Because it was a curly thing, but maybe I can keep it flat like that. And then the back, I do have it blank, so you can use this, and the front too, as a mat for, you know, adding a picture or something. But then I also have my signature down there. So this is, I believe I called this one the pink flower, well, for obvious reasons, but it is also available in my Etsy if you are interested. I will leave a link to this journal in the description box below, so you can go over and check it out for yourself too. So that is it for this video. I do have one last wallpaper journal to share with you, and then it's back to the drawing board because I have a lot more ideas that I want to kind of hurry up and get out of my brain before I lose them. So let me jump on the other video soon. So yes, so that is it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.